Hey everybody, and welcome back to the board meeting. Today we're doing a board game rambling video where I take a topic about board gaming and I just sort of go rambling on about it. I don't have a script or anything like that. And today's topic is the chase. The chase. We're always chasing in the board gaming hobby. We're always chasing the next big game, the newest hyped up game. And every year there's a couple games every single year that are just the biggest hype thing around. I mean, I'm talking about like Wingspan and Ark Nova and Gloomhaven. And then this year there was like Earth, there was Expeditions, there's Heat. And it feels like, you know, these games are so hyped up even before they hit retail. All these reviewers, they just talk about them and they give them such big scores. And then everybody goes nuts, and everybody, their whole focus is they're trying to get these new games. And then they get the new games and they play them, and they might like them, they might be okay or whatever. That it just, the hype goes away so fast in this hobby. I mean, Earth, for example, like Earth was so hot right at the beginning of this year, and everybody wanted to get a hold of it. And then everybody got a hold of it once it got a wider retail release, and then it just died. You don't hear anybody talking about Earth really anymore. And so yeah, that's kind of like the chase. We're always just chasing the next big thing. We're always chasing the potential best game ever for ourselves, our new favorite game. We're always just chasing it. And I don't feel like we're enjoying our older games enough, because we're always just chasing in this hobby. And that can be dangerous, I should say, especially like financially. If you're just getting into this hobby, this is not like a cheap hobby per se to get into, especially if you're going like all in, especially if you're going with Kickstarter games even. I think if you're getting into this hobby, make good choices. Don't be buying all the games. Buy a few games here and there. Learn what you really like, and then go concentrate on buying games that you're going to like, that you're going to enjoy. Don't just buy all the hyped up games all the time. I'm in a little bit of a different situation because I do review games, I do get sent games, I do buy games. I usually don't buy big games though, because board games aren't cheap. But a regular card game can be like 10 to 20 bucks. Regular board games about 30 to 50 bucks, and then the bigger games tend to get to like $70 to $100. And those big giant miniatures or Kickstarter games, they can be like $100 to $1,000, depending on what you're getting with those Kickstarters. So I tend to stay with like card games and like the regular board games that are around 50 bucks. But this can be very hobby. This hobby can be very expensive if you're just buying all the games all the time, all these big games. Know what you want, know what you like, and then concentrate on that. Don't just buy games that are hyped up games, even if you know that you're probably not going to like them. And a lot of people do tend to do that. A lot of people become collectors rather than players. And there's nothing wrong with collecting games, especially if that's what brings you joy. But if you're not in the financial situation to do that, don't be doing it, I should say. But if you enjoy collecting games, which I do enjoy collecting games, but I enjoy playing games more. I like that I have a big collection, but I enjoy that I play my collection more so. And I just comment down below your chase games, the ones that you what do you do to combat chasing all the time rather than enjoying your older games? Because I struggle with that too. I mean, I always want the new hyped up games as well. I'm not immune to that, but I try to be a little bit. But I got a little bit different situation being a reviewer. Either way, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more weekly content from me, Shane, at the board meeting in the future. Hope you all have an amazing day. Take care.